morning. Welcome to Table Talk. We are happy to have you with us. I'm Sandy. I have with me today
Shelly
and Anna.
And we are excited to be here, right?
Yeah.
Always.
Yay! Can't wait. Lose an hour of sleep. Just just kidding.
I know my dogs woke me up at 5, so I've been ready.
I'm a morning girl, so I like this early stuff. No, but not a morning girl?
No,
Not a
really.
morning girl, are you? Yeah.
No.
I'm a morning girl.
I mean, if I had to be, I could be, but I choose not to be.
I'm excited. My daughter's coming home today, so she can take over the dogs. They sleep with her. They can sleep with her until noon, but with me, 5:36. No later than 6.
She can ignore them probably.
But no, and I think she cuddles with them, so they're more comfortable. But
Yeah.
no, Charlie is like he's dying from hunger when
He's dying of hunger.
Of course.
You know what? I have a thing called earplugs. And then I don't hear nothing. No dogs, no husband, no nothing. It's like great.
I don't know if I can do that.
I don't know if I can do that. Like, I cannot sleep with socks on.
Yeah.
Can you sleep with socks
no.
on?
No.
No, my feet like I get
Burn up.
anxiety
like,
kind of a thing.
yeah.
I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I gotta be free.
I
You know?
get nothing in my ears. I don't like those earbuds. I will not do those. It's like
Anyway, we digress. Back to what we're here to talk about. Okay, let's talk about some of the things we've been working on lately. And then we'll dive into, we've got a lot to talk about today.
Lately, let's see.
What have you
I
been
just finished up a Christmas quilt, and I'm doing an advent calendar that's almost done, which probably by the time this airs will be done. So, and I should have got the panel. We can get the panel.
That's all right.
Other than that.
So
that's
this,
what I have.
when this airs, it will be Christmas in July week.
Yes.
So you've got an advent calendar you're working on. I've got an advent I'm working on. You just finished an advent.
One.
So let's share what you've finished up.
So the one I finished, it's by Sweetwater. And this is the panel that it comes. So it comes without those things. So I'm excited to get the fabric lining so I can maybe make pillows and stuff. They're very cute.
Yeah.
That looks really cute.
So this is what it ended up being.
Oh, it's so cute with the little pockets.
I know, and I like that they're bigger pockets.
Yeah.
I've made couple in the
so
past,
fun.
and it was hard to really put, like, if you have multiple kids, I wanted to have a candy for multiple kids, and it was hard to stash, but those were a bit bigger. So
That's really cute.
And the fabric is a canvas.
Yes.
It's their canvas.
Yes.
So it's nice, has nice
but
weight
it's very
to it.
soft canvas. It's very nice to work with. So I know it was pretty quick. The longest part was folding the edges under, but
And that's where I am with mine right now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is so tedious.
I actually found the cardboard and I was gonna cut it to size, but the cardboard was the size.
Oh wow.
So I'll fold both sides and then turn the cardboard and fold the bottom.
That's smart. Template
Yeah.
that you can press over.
Yeah. And this
There
way
you
I
go.
didn't burn my fingers and stuff.
Yes,
So-
I know, huh?
Yeah, and there's different, like this one you put Joy to the World.
Yeah,
But
I
on
was
the same one-
considering there was a Christmas. I was considering doing Christmas because it's the smaller vowel. And I'm like, I could do a pillow with this, but I went with what the sample did.
Yeah, and then there's one that says Merry and Bright, Peace on Earth, Jingle
Yeah,
All the
you
Way.
can pick whichever one you want, or I decided to keep the bigger ones to make pillows.
They'll be fun. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cute.
So,
But
is there another layer? Oh.
no, it's just because it's that nice weight canvas.
It's canvas.
So,
I folded it tells you to fold 1/2 inch on each side, but on the top I kind of did quarter and quarter, so I don't have
so
the
it's a
right
finished.
edges.
Yeah.
So, but you know,
Cute.
do you?
Yep.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
and the other thing I did, we got a panel that with stockings.
And we'll be talking some more about panels here in a little bit.
It comes with those stockings, and then it has these things that it suggests that you can use felt. So I might make some, like, you know, cut them out and then top stitch them to a felt. And you can do tags.
Well, you know what you could do too? You could embroider the person's name.
Yeah, you can
and
attach
tie
it to
it
the stocking.
Would be so cute. Then
Oh,
tied
and that
to the
stock,
little
yes.
hang
I
tag.
thought of that, but I didn't think I'll have time now. So maybe after my
Oh,
trip.
these are cute.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So here are the stockings.
So cute.
They're like, And you can pick your own backing. I kind of picked the candy cane. If you do fat quarters, you can do a different backing on
each
one if you want to. I just kind of kept
and
it
the
simple.
cuffs, these cuffs, are they part of the panel?
Yeah, they're part of the panel.
Oh,
So you don't
awesome.
have to choose.
Right. You get that
So-
variety. I love it.
I know they're pretty quick and easy. Another thing I kind of changed. They suggest to put lining. Of course, I did lining, but then, just with the fabric, it still kind of be flimsy. So I didn't want to quilt them. So then I'm like, oh, fusible fleece. It will attach to them, and so it give them a bit more shape
that
and
shape and
sturdiness.
yeah. Oh, they're
So-
cute.
I think fusible fleece is our friend. When it comes to
Yes.
projects like this, we use it
Yeah.
on everything that
Yeah.
we do like that.
So
yeah.
I still
awesome.
kind of, you barely can see it. I did stitch the heels and the toes,
Oh yeah.
but you don't really see it, so
Yeah.
you don't have to do that. But
Oh,
but
they're
if you
cute.
want to decorate them, you can use chunky thread or like
Oh,
6
yeah.
threads of DMC, and you can kind of stitch that
Stitch
to
it.
add
Mhm.
more to it.
Mhm.
It's you can go and do lots.
Over the top.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
cute. And so 4 different
So-
stockings on a panel.
Yep.
And if you had more than 4 in your family, you could always switch up
The cuffs.
the cuffs,
Yeah.
you know,
to
Yep.
make them
like I
different.
say, and then you could,
Or like
So-
also with the backings, you can if you do the
yeah.
different backings, that can
Mhm.
differentiate them too.
yeah,
Really
and this is
cute.
where I thought it would be cute to have one of those tags
Yeah.
just hanging off.
I did thought
Cute.
of that, but I wouldn't have time to figure
Yeah.
it out,
Yeah.
so I
Cute.
didn't
Awesome.
do it.
So
So-
I'm working on, well, I've got a couple finishes. So this one, this table runner, I finally got it bound yesterday. So that one's done. And that is the box kit from Lori Holt and Riley Blake Designs
Mm-hmm.
called Grandma's Luncheon. So got that one finished. I am working on an advent calendar for this shop, and these are some of the blocks on that advent. This is a pattern by Hatched and Patched, and it's gonna be cute.
So
Has an
cute.
angel that's appliqued, and then around the blocks are squares that have little bags that hang that snap on all around.
Oh gosh.
24 bags, and then there's a block here. Oh, there's a bigger bag that snaps right here in this open block. So there's 25 little bags, but I still have some work to do, but getting that done.
Christmas.
Christmas. And this is that Hatched and Patched, not the traditional Christmas colors,
Yeah,
but
still
I
very
love
cute.
her. And Kathy right now is unboxing fabric. You may hear that. And in that fabric, I can't wait to see, is the Hatched and Patched Christmas for this year.
Mhm.
I'm so excited for
I
that.
already saw
fun.
1 or 2 boats. so
Yeah,
it's
I
very
love
cute.
it.
Yeah.
And then this one I'm going to bind today upstairs. And this is just a simple baby
Oh yeah.
gingham.
So cute.
Yeah, she did a good job. Just this fun flower design. Yeah.
Very cute.
So, and then, well, I'll talk about this one when we talk about our panels. And then I had to share a finish of my daughter's,
Cute.
her little duck hat for
So
Leo.
cute.
How cute is that?
Wait, does his head fit?
It fits his head.
Okay.
Yeah.
She probably measured it.
Yeah, she measured
I mean,
it.
yeah.
That's the model.
So it does fit his little head for summer. I just think it's adorable.
It
He
is
has some
very
little
cute.
swim trunks that have ducks on them.
Okay.
Cute.
Can we
So-
have
You
a
have to
finished
take a
picture?
picture.
So I need to take
I
a
know.
picture of it in a
Yes.
minute. Yeah.
Cute.
But anyway, Kaylee's doing these and selling these, and I just thought it was so cute. I found that this morning. So if anybody's
It's very
interested,
cute.
let me know. But I
Did
don't-
she like
So cute.
just come up with?
She just saw a picture
Uh-huh.
of a finished one, and then just
She's like you. She just
and
go
then
with
she just
it.
was like,
Just
I can
goes.
do that, you know. She
Yeah.
Okay.
just goes. She's
Yep.
really taken off with her. So she's doing a pig one now.
Oh,
I love
cute.
pigs.
And I think it's gonna be so cute with that pig snout. Oh my glory. It's gonna be cute. So anyway, that was Kaylee's finish this week. She did that one last night, so that was fun.
Very cute.
Let's see. I think that's all I had to share that I've finished, and then I'll share one of them when we talk about our panels. Today our focus is going to be on panels. Right now at Christmas time especially, we get so many panels in.
Mm-hmm.
And they're beautiful. I mean, I showed one last table talk, one of Riley Blake's Santas. And people often wonder, well, what do I do with a
How
panel?
do I do that?
Yeah, what do I do with it? So we're going to talk. Shelly has brought a bunch.
Should I just show my patterns first to kind of give you some ideas?
Different. Yeah.
So now, I mean, we usually have some patterns in the store that we can share. I do a lot of looking on the internet just for ideas, but this is a Villa Rosa called, it's black and white,
Fernanda.
Yeah, Fernanda. And we've done this before, and I might actually have that quilt down here we can show, but there's that one. This one is called Quilter's Palette. It's another Villa Rosa.
And so you can't always look at.
Sometimes the front is hard to see it.
Sorry,
Do not judge a quilt by its cover.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Because we have taken panels. Well, we did one for Christmas, but the pattern was called Beach Walk.
Mm-hmm.
Did you bring that one? Or?
Did you bring that one?
I don't know if I
And
did.
people would come in and they'd be like, "Where's the pattern?" And we would hand it to them.
They're like, it's
Oh, yes,
no,
I do
no.
have
And they're
that
like,
one.
"No,
It is down here. Yes.
I don't think that's the one." And I'm like, "Yeah, it really is. It says Beach Walk. It has a beach scene, but if you look past that,
Right.
it really is
Yeah.
the same thing."
That's weird.
So,
yeah. And that panel was a Christmas
Uh-huh.
that we used,
That
and it
we
was
used
called
on
Beach Walk.
Beach
And I'm
Walk.
like, wait
Yeah.
a minute. And I do have that here I can show. Anyway, Riley Blake has quite a few, because they do quite a few panels. So if you get on there, so there's this one this is probably a couple years old.
Yeah.
But there's this one they
But
have. This one is a
Any
4
panel
panel.
that has that square block.
Yeah. You can
You
do
know,
anything. You can do it. Like this one
Yeah.
has a bear paw. You could do a star. You could do,
And this is a great
uh-huh.
one.
And then this one here is a great one we've done for a panel.
If they're that, most
They go
panels
the
are
long way.
long,
You're right.
are tall. This one was wide. So.
We've done this one before. This is using the elk panel.
This is the finished picture of
Yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
a finished picture.
The one that we
and
did. Yep.
Let's see, didn't
Robin made this
design
one.
that one, right?
Mhm.
Because we wanted
Yeah.
to use up those panels and.
And this is another
Oh,
one.
yeah,
This is
that's
using.
right.
This one actually had 4 panels, but we only used 3 of them.
So this was the pillow panel.
So yeah. So if you look, you could use like this one.
I was gonna bring that.
Oh.
To make this one, you're only using 3 of the panels, but you could still do that. So that's something that we've done before. So there's that
Oh,
one.
Shelly got so many like ideas.
And then this one is a great one.
Yeah.
We had this one made up before. We had a Christmas one. And we actually will have a Christmas one that Sandy's designing that we'll be making up. And then another thing that I do is I did one to the national park because it was the Smoky Mountain one. And I couldn't find the quilt, sorry guys, but here's my design. I'm old fashioned, I use paper, I don't have a program like Sandy does to, design all this.
This is
So
really
you have
cool.
to do all the hard math.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was designed, so it was the bigger panel like this, a bigger panel like this size, used in the middle. And then I used the 4 panels like this that went with it for the 4 corners. And then I just did, I think they call it a keyboard
Yeah.
that goes
Yeah.
in between like that. And it turned out really nice.
Yeah. It was nice.
So, I do a lot I don't have too many in this one, but I do quite a few on my graph paper.
Yeah. Every quilter needs a graph paper.
Yes. So anyway, that's just a few patterns.
Yeah.
There's no, we probably won't have all of these in the store.
Right.
But just so, that's
Thank
our
you.
disclaimer. We don't have
Yeah.
them all, but there's just some that we have used in the past and stuff.
Yeah.
So that one you talk about is the Christmas quilt you finished. Is like all these
Well,
that you just show.
She's going to
Those
show
are
some
different.
quilts. These
Oh.
these are this year's panels.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But so you can see Shelly's examples of some of these. It won't be the exact Santa, or it won't be the exact,
Correct.
but the concept
Right,
is
the
going to be the same
concept,
from year
yeah.
to year. And when we
Yeah.
talk about the pillow panels, let's just show what we're talking about. So most of the panels are either 2/3 of a yard wide or a yard panel. And then the pillow panels are like a quarter of the normal size of the panel.
Yeah.
So
So you get 4 pictures
get
rather
4.
than one big one.
So you can do like pillows, or you can do smaller wall hangings, incorporate them into a quilt.
Right. And so
Blocks.
here's this one, but you get it in a bigger panel. So you
Yeah.
get all those in a bigger panel. So you can have,
Yeah.
Whoop,
So
the
this is
bigger
the
one.
full size.
so you'd get the bigger panel that you could make into a quilt.
Yeah. You know what you could also do? I was just looking at this one. a stocking shape.
Oh, yeah.
That would
This
fit.
one would work to
To
fussy
get the
cut
Santa
a
on
stocking.
there.
You can also make a Santa bag if
Uh-huh.
you want to, just by adding,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That would be
really,
fun.
it's like the only like your imagination is the limit.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like sometimes you can, if you like a panel, get it home, open it,
Well,
just lay it
play it.
out, and just
Right.
admire it, and something's gonna click. So
Yeah.
you know, it's like our ideas don't always come right away.
Well,
but-
okay,
Yeah.
so this panel came in,
Uh-huh.
and this one you could actually have it quilted and bind it.
Yep.
I mean, it's like already done for you.
Yeah.
No work at
Yeah,
all.
But
And you could
And it
you
could
could
just
even
be a
do
wall
this on
hanging.
your home machine and
Oh, yeah.
and quilt follow the
lines.
pattern,
Mhm.
and then you do that and it ends up looking like it was pieced.
But also,
Yeah.
if you want more, you can totally chop each
Yep.
image, put it like in
Yeah.
the middle of a block,
Mhm.
or you know,
Yeah.
and create something your
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
But you know, it's totally fine just quilting this
Yep.
and doing it. So
For sure. Yeah.
I'm usually the one who chops stuff up.
Yeah.
It's like you know,
Yeah.
if it's a unique pattern with borders like this one, then
This
yeah,
one's
I'll
great.
use the panel.
So this is
But
the beach walk
this
one we were
is
telling you
beach
about.
walk.
It's so I love
It
that
turned
one.
out so good.
But yeah.
I love this one.
Now we
This
do
one-
have a truck panel, but it goes the other way.
Yeah.
So
This year's truck
it's
panel.
similar. This year's truck panel.
Oh.
But you know,
could
we
do
showed
this
some of
same
those.
design with the Santa in the middle. Just pick your borders.
Yeah.
The addition of the flying geese in the borders.
It just
Oh, it was
takes it up.
so cute.
Yeah,
adds
it
a
just
little
takes
bit
it up a
more.
notch and makes it have so much character.
Yeah.
Well,
versus
and it's just
borders.
like the one Sandy's designing. Aren't we putting pinwheels
in
with
the.
the blue one? Did you put pinwheels in the border?
Can't remember what it
That goes with the one flying in the sky. It's all blue.
Oh yeah,
You were showing
it
that
has.
to me.
Yes, it has pinwheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
it's
I did show this
very
pattern
cool.
as well. So you do have your panel in the center, and then it just has those blocks that go all the way around it.
And this is a collection that we sold out of, but
Yeah.
we had these panels, and just Shelly came up with on her graph paper how to make the squares work, and it
Yeah.
turned out so cute. This one sold out fast.
Yeah, it
Yes.
did.
Once
It's
we
so
did, once we did that, you know.
It's so cute.
And then there's a Halloween one we did. We don't have this panel anymore, but we have
There's
this
a
year's
new
panel,
panel.
that would work just as well as this pattern.
So this was Mother Goose for the witch,
Uh-huh.
and this year's is Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland. But this one, you know, you have your main panel in the center. It has a border, then your bigger border, then it has just little posts in the corners.
Yeah.
And you know, you don't have to do the pictures, but that's just how that happened because
Yeah.
of the fabric line that year.
And then
But-
you had extra pictures left over that you didn't use in the corners, and
Yep,
so
I just did it on the back.
Oh.
she just did it down the back. So
Sometimes
if you don't use
When
all
your
the
quilt
panel,
is 45 inches and you need that extra inches for your quilter, that's
Yeah.
the best way to do
Yeah.
it. Is just find something to go down the center.
Twice the fabric for just
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yep.
This
So
is
just
like
fun.
a comic series.
Yeah, it looks like a little comic strip or film strip. Cute.
Oh, here's a
Oh,
here's
yeah.
a
Oh,
this
yeah,
one.
this one
we
did.
did.
So this
Using-
is again used like the pillow panel size
Right.
and the full size.
So the full size with your pillow in the four corners.
Ooh.
So that's when we did.
Did you also write this pattern yourself?
No, this was Riley Blake did a kit, right? On this
Oh.
one.
Yes, on that one,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're sold.
So, so just remember, these are ideas of what
Yeah.
you could do.
What
We
you
don't
could do.
have this patterns or anything
Yeah.
anymore in the store.
This is just
And then
simple.
just a single one that we didn't. This is one of those examples where I just quilted it
Yep.
and bound it. It was
That was
already
it.
had the borders already with it, so that was
Oh.
fast and easy that way.
Okay, and then I
So-
have. Oh, let's
No,
see. You've
it's
got
okay.
some more.
Well,
No, go ahead, and then I'll show the one I've
I'm
got.
not sure if this was a panel. I don't remember. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just a little frog one in the center,
So there again you go. Panel
So
in
you
the
did
center.
and
the
then you just
squares.
do
Squares
yeah,
around it.
squares around it with a little border.
Oh.
So, yeah.
that's fun.
Okay,
And then did you have another one?
I have one more.
This
This
is that
is-
Riley Blake one,
This is
right?
using a pillow.
I did not
Upside
bring
down.
out mine because I'm like,
Well, I have many more at home, but I'm just like, well. So once again, you have your pillow,
Yep.
pillow panels, and you just incorporate it. And anywhere you get these, when you get the squares,
Yeah.
you can incorporate any
block.
in the
Yeah.
center.
Yeah.
A churn dash, a star.
Yeah.
This is a
Love
bear
it.
paw, but
Yeah.
So you do 2 borders of this.
Yeah.
So that's and this one was a free pattern on RileyBlakeDesigns.com.
Yeah, that's the one I showed one of those, yeah.
And so if you go to RileyBlakeDesigns.com, they'll have free patterns with
Yeah.
their panels.
Mhm.
So this year, so I took the large panel from Buttermilk
Buttermilk
Basin's
Basin.
collection. And so on this one, so the alphabet is the center, and then I did just 2 borders, but by doing the little 4 patch and rotating it,
Yep, in the corners.
it just adds more to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I've got to bind this one, but so that I did with the Christmas one. So also we have
The autumn.
the autumn one, and so you could do the same thing with the autumn one and just choose different border
Fabrics,
pieces.
yeah.
I just think you pick like the black, something in that charcoaly, and then this pretty pumpkin-y color.
Pumpkin, yeah.
Would just make it pop.
Yep.
But
So
anyway, so simple borders, but by doing that little 4 patch in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
and so you could even do that on the smaller panels.
Yeah.
And then Annie,
okay,
you've got some?
so yes. So this is just a regular pattern. It's like
Okay.
you know, if you have the big squares in there, and let me see, there's a page.
And we've had that pattern many times.
Yes. I think
we still
Used it
have-
many
oh,
times.
yeah,
So
just
there
can't
is a
cut it.
page where you can see that, you know, you have the big squares. So years ago I saw this panel that it came with all those animals, and it has the sayings of each animal. So I love that panel, so I had to have it. And like, I didn't just want it to, you know, quilt
Yeah.
the panel. And so like you can see here, my blocks are sashed, but there's no sashing in the pattern. So when I cut the blocks, they were not big enough to fit. So I just did the sashing,
sashing
and I
around
choose to just go simple sashing. So I made them the size to match the
Gotcha.
other
Block.
block.
Yeah.
So like, you know, you can, like I said, you can be as creative as your imagination allows you to. It's like, yeah, this panel is usually not, this pattern is not
Yeah.
made with panels, but
Why not?
why not? Yeah. Who stops you?
Yep.
The other one I have, this, I would try to see if this is still a free download, but it was a free download on one of the websites. And I do not like those mermaids. And
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
but
Well,
I
that's
like
it.
Whoops.
Once again, you know, when you're looking at
Those
it,
Christmas.
yeah, that's a
Santas and
4 one.
such.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can make a Christmas one out of that
But
for
I
sure.
use national parks,
Oh,
and I did the pillow panel.
Nice.
So, and I did that. And so here I choose to do just a plain block, and I got another, I don't know, I think I got the yardage that it had the little squares. So on
Yeah.
the parts
Little
we have
postcards.
gone,
Oh,
I
wow.
chopped them.
Oh yeah.
And I just
Applicate 'em on.
applicate 'em on, and I still quilt it, and then I can hand stitch the
More
other patches
if you go
if
to
I
other
go.
parks.
Yeah, so it's kind of one of those that, and I found this fabric with Mount Rushmore. It's different. It's not from the Riley Blake.
Yeah.
So you know, we went to the
This one's the
I
same
forget
way,
the
too.
arch.
Or
But
St. Louis.
yeah,
St.
St.
Louis.
Louis. We've been to Mount Rushmore, but the national parks didn't have
Yeah.
that. So I put those in the corner, and I you know, I just made
That's
it my
nice.
own.
Yeah.
But so,
That's a great use of those
That
national
is.
parks.
but
Yeah.
yeah, we don't. I don't know if we have this panel, but we have this pillow panel for the national parks,
Yeah.
and we have a couple others, but this is the closest to what I
Yeah.
use.
I'll have to look and see what we've got.
Yep, and then another one. This is on my phone again. So one is this, and that was a free download too. But like, if we can find the links, maybe we'll share them. but that's another one. My oldest son, it's kind of fascinated with Bob Ross.
Oh yeah.
So when
Who
they
doesn't
came,
love Bob?
so when they came up with this fabric line, I bought a fat quarter bundle, which it came with a middle panel, and
Happy trees.
yeah. And the panel wasn't big enough again, but I used some of the borders that it came, so I added to it to make it. And it just like you can see on where Shelly is, it still didn't
This
fit,
one
so
you
I
added
added
to
top
the
and
top
bottom
and
border.
bottom. Yep, that one too.
But so yeah,
And Bob Ross.
I know. So,
I love Bob
and
Ross.
usually I quilt my own quilts, and I use pantographs, and there was a pantograph with paintbrushes.
Oh.
There
Yeah.
you
So
go.
I'm like, he's coming home in August, so I'm like, oh, I should finish up and quilt it for
You
him.
should.
So, yeah. So that's what I brought, and when I was looking, I didn't know how many more panel quilts I have, but I have quite a bit more.
Yeah.
We could probably go on
So,
for a while.
I know.
I know I
It's
have
like-
it more at home too,
Yeah.
But yeah, don't be afraid to get a panel and chop it. Like
Yeah.
on the national parks, my box are a bit bigger, so I had to trim them. But you know, you just kind of square it the way you like or would fit.
Yeah.
If they're too
Mhm.
small, add sashing. And
That's
Yeah.
like on that one I did of Christopher Thompson's Paris.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
Saturday in Paris.
Yeah.
I needed one more square, but I didn't have another square.
Yeah.
So I fussy cut a square out of one of the rectangles,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
to work in that block because I
Yeah.
had more rectangles than I needed. So I just cut, you know, a piece from that.
But yeah,
So-
you just can add, take away, whatever.
So
Yeah.
panels can be really fun. Like they spark your imagination when you see
Yeah.
all these different ideas. You're like, okay,
Yeah, you,
There's a
you
lot
start
you can do.
looking
We do that.
differently. Like,
Google.
you know, look patterns with big squares, and
Yeah.
then depending on your panel,
Mhm.
you can make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
So
Yeah.
fun. So lots
So-
of things you can do with panels. Have some fun with them, and
yes,
we've got Halloween panels. We've got lots of Christmas panels with panels
still
that are
lots
Advent.
of national parks.
Yeah, we still have national parks.
Yep.
Some like New York and Paris, and some destination panels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't
Mm.
have at the moment as many, but we do get lots of kids panels
Yeah.
too.
Mhm.
So
Juvenile panels for
yeah.
Yeah.
fun baby quilts and. So.
Yep.
What else have we got today?
We got this. Gather to
Oh
give.
yes, so we will be announcing
In
soon
August.
our Gather to Give, which will be an event we'll be doing in August. So watch for information on that coming soon, later into July. But we will be having an event where we'll be raising funds for Shriners Hospital for children, and our family has really been touched by Shriners. They have a very large space in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
So Pat, our cross stitcher, has donated a bunch of finished cross stitch on linen that we are going to be selling to raise funds for everything we do that night will be benefiting Shriners Hospital, and it'll be just gathering and after hours in the store and just kind of a way to give back for our customers and for our employees and us. So
Cool.
watch for that. So that'll be Gather to
Awesome.
Give in August. And we appreciate you joining us for Table Talk. If you have any questions or comments, we'd love to hear from you. You're all so nice to, when you come into the store, tell us you've been enjoying Table Talk. I'm always like,
I see you.
I know.
Yeah, when they can come in and call you by name, you're like, how do you know my name? You're like, okay, wait a minute.
So if there's something you want us to talk about, like shoot us a message, just comment. We'd love to, we want to share what you want to hear about. If you want to hear more about different things, just let us
And
know.
who knows, maybe we won't know it, so we will learn something
Yeah.
new too.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
wanted to share where I shared my daughter's crochet hat. Right this week, because this will air during Christmas in July. Yeah. So this week there is the yarn crawl.
It's like our shop hop.
It's like our quilt shop hop.
okay.
Willow Hill Yarn Company in Gardner Village, and you can go to their website. If you go to gardnervillage.com, there will be a spot where you can go to Willow Hill. They are having a yarn crawl. So there's a number of different yarn shops, and they have giveaways and prizes and just some fun stuff going on in their store. So if you are a knitter or a crocheter, check out Willow Hill Yarn Company and join their yarn crawl. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be fun.
Hmm.
We appreciate you being here, and we will see you next week.